Hey guys, MikeMoneyGMR here. I'm back. Last time we headed inside of a giant tree. I'm trying to remember what it... Yeah, it's called Giant Tree, yeah. And we're on the first floor of the giant tree. Basically we now have Kaylee in our group instead of Tristram, so that's good stuff. And you may notice that we have these little peg things sticking out of the ground. I think they're like supposed to be tree branches. But those will become important in a minute, because we're going to have to use those to get around this area. And that's why it can get really tricky to get through this tree, because you can get lost really easily. I mean, this place is half as hard as, what's it called? The Lava Dome, which I got horribly lost in because I forgot what I was doing. She should be strong against that, yeah. I gotta admit, today's been a great day. I got to see my, I forgot to mention I got to see my cousin's baby today, which was really nice. I love seeing babies. That probably sounded weird because I paused for a second, but I wanted to make sure I got the word correct. Yeah, he was so cute. It was so funny because he was like really tired and he kept almost falling asleep, but he kept wanting to see everyone, so he stayed awake. It was so hilarious. It's always satisfying when you can one-shot an enemy in a new area without having to actually level up that much, you know? Scorpion. It's actually called a Snippion. I don't know how they came up with that, but whatever. Good, the video's almost done over there. Yeah, can you believe it? That's how long it takes. One 25-minute video and it's still going. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I got the program for free, so I mean, can't complain there. Well, actually it cost me about 20 bucks because I had to update my QuickTime player. But other than that, you know, so I like that. I found it, I was like, I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's called, yeah, MPEG Stream Clip or something like that. It's basically a DVD ripper program. If you're interested, it's online. I think you just can Google it or something. But, yeah, that's something that I found to be very useful for my Let's Playing. You know, at first I didn't know how to I didn't know what I was going to do when I did my first Let's Play of Orphan. You know, I used a video camera. It doesn't even work anymore. Yeah, that video camera died, by the way. I think I've mentioned that before. But, what happened is, like, the, tape ejector, one day it just, you hit eject and it didn't do anything. Yeah, that's how you get across here, by the way. After a little failure. Some measly treasure chest down there we could have gotten, but whatever. Missing another peg. I gotta admit, this thing's kind of cool, and be able to go around like this. And look at the doors, they're like faces, which can be kind of creepy. I don't know if there's anything over here. Yeah, it just leads back here. You don't have to, like, after you finish this area, you won't have to actually go through here again, but you can for fun. That's why I got lost once. I tried going through here the second time, after like a long time away from the game. And I was like, I don't remember this place at all. It's so funny. I even have another story I can kind of tell about this game. Later on, this isn't much of a spoiler, we're gonna get to kind of explore Captain Mac's ship. And you can actually push a block into a doorway and be trapped on it, more or less. It's kind of funny. Well, not actually get trapped on it, but you can't actually explore the inside of it anymore. I think there's some useful stuff inside, so it kind of sucks. There's our next treasure right there, but doesn't look like we can actually get to it. Don't you agree? Don't worry, we'll find a way. I'm actually curious. Oh yeah, I'm out of magic. She doesn't have fire, so... Yeah, I don't remember if I told you guys or not, but basically a seed just recovers all magic, no matter what. Wow, even though he's weak against it, it still doesn't kill him. That's crazy. This goes to show you. I'm getting hungry again. So it's kind of funny to say again, because I haven't really eaten much today. Since I woke up around, what? Hell, I don't even remember. So I'm gonna grab something to eat. Oh yeah, when I headed out to the hospital where my cousin is right now. That's like the last time I ate something. That's saying something whenever we both can't kill him in one shot. It's also hot in here, so I don't have the fan on for some reason. This is where the difficulty of the monsters kind of goes up a notch. I mean, they're not that difficult, you know, but they're still up there in difficulty. I mean, when your partner can't one-shot them, that's when you know that it's getting kind of difficult. Oh, this is kind of fun. You swat these mushrooms and they kind of sink into the ground. That's what it looks like, at least to me. I always thought that was kind of cool. Let's see, is there anything that I want over there? Or that the path was to take? Yeah, this room is also kind of annoying at the same time, because you have to use the axe through the entire area just to cut down the mushrooms. Kind of wishes you could use, like, what's it called in, oh yeah, the lantern in, Minish Cap to burn it all down, you know. So she's immune to petrify, but not paralyzed. Silly me for not bringing myself back, so I thought, oh, she'll be fine. She won't be paralyzed, so what's to worry? Of course, now she's paralyzed and poisoned, so she's just gonna slowly die. Oh, that's hilarious. I really don't care, though. If I die, I die. Actually, I don't know if there is a such thing as deadly poison in this game. I don't know if you can die from poison. I think I might go cook me a hamburger in a second. Yeah, my dad made some really good hamburgers last night. Oh, yesterday they were the bomb, I tell you what. He's weak against that? That doesn't make any sense. Oh well. It's like in the desert area, if you use it on and they're strong against it. I guess that's just the way the game works, though. They have to change the enemy up somehow. Alright, hold on guys. I'm gonna take my headset off so it's gonna make a lot of noise, but I'm gonna turn the fan on in here. Yeah, I could have probably cut that out or something, you know, but you know how my audio is. If I cut out my audio, then causes big problems. So, like, we all know the story about how I tried to cut my audio on one of my orphan videos and lost the whole thing. So, I mean, see, the program GarageBand that I'm using, you know, whenever you cut something out, for some reason, if you move it together, like merge it all together, somehow it's like it keeps the original audio from what you cut out. I don't know how it works, but like, when I was doing it at school once for a class project of some sort, it didn't do what it was supposed to. So I don't know. It's like it just causes problems no matter what if you cut audio. I mean, it's a great program overall, but it just does not like being edited. I know I stuttered on that. Who cares? So hopefully it gets cold in this room quick so that I can relax again. But what it is I have kind of a sunroof type thing, you know? So the sun kind of just hits exactly where I'm sitting. Not exactly, but like, you know, close by, so I get the full effect of the heat. And we're gonna die again, it looks like. So I might as well just sit back. Try to run whenever someone's paralyzed. I don't think it works. I don't know if actually, I don't know. Do status affects, sorry, I can't get my words straight. Do status ailments affect your running percentage? I mean, I know in some games they do. So, I'm sure it does in this one too. Good job overkilling her, guys. So let's see, well, I got rid of one of them at least. It's not their weakness. I don't think Arrow is either, for that matter. There's only certain enemies that are actually weak against that. Let's try... It's kind of a stupid thing to try, but let's try Blizzard. Cool, they're weak against it. Go me for guessing. I'm gonna need a drink soon, too. It's always the same. You sit down to do something, and then you don't want to get up because you're going to interrupt something awesome, and then that's exactly when your body says, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, do something about it. And you're like, no, I'm in the middle of something. I mean, I know you guys probably won't mind, but I hate to do that, you know? Get up in the middle of a recording. Might as well finish them off with it. Just because. Okay, fine. Kill him anyway to make it stupid for me to do that. Oh well. Ah, I can feel that air finally coming down. That's good. That's the last thing that would happen is me passing out in the middle of a recording. Losing all my content because my DVD goes over and corrupts itself. I don't know, it could happen. I honestly would not be surprised. I can barely hear the volume on my TV right now. But it's just so I can't, you know, I don't accidentally pick it up on my headset. I mean, I'm pretty good at synchronizing my videos, as you guys have noticed. But even if I sync it the way that I read the stuff on the, you know, TV, it may come out differently in my audio, so I wouldn't want to, you know, cause that problem. She goes first. Good. Overkill. It's always fun when they use poison on someone who's already poisoned. Ah, here we go. I guess I was wrong about how you get to this. I thought you had to fall from the ceiling, to be honest. But no, that's not it. Sorry, I started laughing and my throat hurts, so that kind of backfired a little bit. Ooh, we got Meteor! It's not Meteo? Darn. Actually, I'm just kidding. Meteor is kind of cooler of a name. I'm trying to remember what game it is that calls it Meteo. I know it's one of the Final Fantasy games, I think. You guys would have to remind me which one, if you guys have played it. I just saw a Let's Play of it, that's how I know. I've actually been going around rewatching some of the Let's Plays I've seen of my favorite Let's Players just because they did so good in those that it's just fun to rewatch them. I hope that happens to my videos too. Oh yeah, that's where we came from, right? Yeah. See, that's how easy it is to get lost in this area. Now, you don't want to fall down here. But as you can see, you know how he takes a step every time he looks? And there's no button to stop you from doing that? So you can't actually get to the other side of that area from here. Well, actually, I think you can. Yeah, you just jump over this. Ah. So you have to use your mind a little bit. I think that's the reason why I got stuck once, because I forgot about that. And I've stopped talking. Not that that's a bad thing, I mean... To me, okay, I'm gonna go into a little bit of a rant here. So, I've heard on a few Let's Players that I've watched that they don't understand it, how people can just, like, stop talking in the video, you know? Like, that you should always constantly talk. And I think that's wrong, because to me, if you're gonna constantly have material, you're gonna run out eventually, and then what are you gonna do? Stop recording entirely? I mean, it's okay to take a little pause break, you know, in between what you're gonna say next. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love videos that have full-on commentary all the way through it, but, I mean, if the guy runs out of commentary, he runs out of commentary. Like, Nintendo Capri Sun, for example. I watched one of his, making of videos, you know, like, what, like, hold on. Basically, you know, he says, like, how to make commentary, how to come up with it, you know, what to say, and all that. And, like, he basically says, when all else fails, talk about the game. And I'm like, I do that all the time anyway. And if I run out of things to talk about the game, I'll sit and think for a while what I'm going to say next. And I mean, sometimes it's better to just let the game, you know, take over for itself, you know, and provide the entertainment for a while. I mean, I know you guys don't just come to watch my watch these videos just for my commentary. I mean, if that was the case, I could put a black screen up and talk and you guys would watch. And that'd be boring to me. I mean, to me, whenever there's just a black screen and people are talking, like, for update videos, for example, I wish they would, like, put a picture up or something, you know? I mean, sure, you don't have to always put a picture up, but, you know, it's more interesting that way. Good thing I did that. Alright, what should we use? Well, let's show off Meteo. Take a chance. There I go again, calling it Meteo. Oh yeah, it's considered an earth attack, so it's kind of like Quake, in a way. In a way, though, you'd think it'd be considered a fire attack, but no, that's the next one that we're gonna get. Which, I'll just go ahead and say it's called Flare. Can we open this door? Ah. Stab a door and it opens. But wouldn't that mean that you're like stabbing the guy's insides more or less? Kinda like when you're in Lord Jabba Jabba's belly and you can like attack the walls and he makes a sound like he's like, oh my god! You know? It's like, ugh. I always felt bad when I attacked the walls, you know? And one time my friend knew that and he just kept attacking the walls. I'm like, cut it out! It's just freaking me out! It's so funny. Now it doesn't really bother me as much. Because I know that it's just something they added in the game just to kind of add realism since you're inside of a fish, you know? And I like how they add, you know, Lord Jabba Jabba in the Game Boy Advance, you know, game, was it Ages or was it Seasons? I think it was Ages. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see, how much? We got 4 minutes left until I usually call it. And I'll probably go grab me something to eat and drink. And then I'll eat it while I'm recording. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Or would I? I don't know. I think that's kind of weird. Especially if it was something like a hamburger, you know? Now I can understand like if it was like a snack like French fries or even chips, I guess. I wasn't gonna say chips because they kind of crunch, but you know, they're not really that bad. Oh heck, maybe I should get myself some popcorn. Alright, we got another level up there, that's awesome. Oh really, level ups in this game are kind of boring. You don't get any like super, you know, excitement thing. Look at all the worms in here! Golly! Though I gotta admit, these guys are more fun to kill than the other enemies because they actually get one-shotted by us easily. That's what I like about this game. They actually have an enemy that's weak to a certain type of weapon. I mean, I know they've done that in other games, for example, Lufia. But still, I mean, it's really cool how they did that. Oh, if you're wondering why I keep referencing that game, it's just because I've watched Let's Plays of it. I don't own the game or anything like that. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't do a Let's Play of it because I'd probably die too many times in it. It's a lot harder than this game. Oh, that's right. I forgot, I'm thinking about doing a little bit of a voting thing. I don't know if it's going to be during these videos. It'll probably be during the last one of this. And then I'll probably put it in my other videos as well, since I know not everybody watches these. So, but basically what it's going to be is it's going to be me asking what my next Let's Play is going to be. I thought of this while I was at work, go figure. But, basically I have three games that I'm thinking about playing next. But I haven't decided on after which game I'm going to be doing. If it's going to be after, like the one game I have closest to completion is Super Mario RPG. So it'd probably be after completing that game. But the reason why is I have 3 games, like, and I'm probably just going to go in and say them here. It's Paper Mario, Silent Hill 3, and then I'm trying to remember what the last one is. I forgot. I'll remember doing after I pause this video here. But yeah, it's like those two are so, like, on my list so far. Oh yeah, and Onimushu, the first game. Those are just 3 games I'm gonna throw out there. I don't know if you've even heard of them. I'm sure you've heard of Silent Hill 3 though, out of all of them. And Paper Mario, of course. But you probably never heard of Onimushu. It's another PlayStation 2 game that I own. It's a really fun game. It's kind of like, I guess you can kind of compare it to Legend of Zelda in a way, where it's like the open battle, you know, field-like thing. Ocarina of Time, not just the original Legend of Zelda. But it has a different camera effect. It's not like behind you. The camera's not behind you the whole time. It's kind of a how do you say, arena-like view, because like the camera's always in a different area that shows the entire landscape of the area. I guess it's called landscape then. I don't know. Whatever it's called, I'm sure you guys know. Anyway, that's not important. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about, is what game should I do next after I beat Super Mario RPG. And I haven't fully decided. I mean, although we're nearing the end of this game too, we're still a ways away. Like, I know we only have 1 crystal left to get, but it's not for a while that we're gonna get it. And then even after that, we still have 1 whole area. So, yeah. Probably gonna send my video over to iMovie after this. So that's what's kind of annoying. What I have to do, I'll go over this just real quick, just to give you something to talk about. The process of my movie making is kind of interesting. I have to use my, you know, MPEG stream clip or whatever it's called to take my DVD off, take the DVD movie off the DVD and put it on my computer, right? And then after that, I gotta send it to QuickTime, which is the easiest way to do it. And then from there, I send it to iMovie. And the reason why that takes so long is because iMovie has to then take each individual part of the movie and make it into, like, you know, a clip of, I think they're usually about 5 to 10 seconds long. So yeah. So we got a new enemy there, Ooze. Just a normal everyday enemy, just attack it and it'll die. But I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here since it's been long enough. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Till then, bye.